Hey guys, it's postboxpat. Welcome back to a new video, and today we're going to be talking storyline and Snowfall skin because I know a lot of people have been interested in this concept. I want to go over a bunch of stuff which has been going around in the community and also talk about a few theories that I've had recently relating to the Snowfall skin and this bunker over here, which is located on the little island just south of Polar Peak. So before we get too far into this, I just want to give you guys shout outs for using my supporter creator code. So as you can see on screen right now, everybody who's been tweeting me on Twitter is getting a shout out in the recent couple of days. Again, if you guys would like to be entered in for a chance at getting a shout out in these future videos, don't forget to go and support me as a creator with the code postboxpat and then tweet me at postboxpat or share your kind of supporter creator type purchase inside of my Discord supporter creator channel, and you guys will have a chance at getting a shout out doing either of them methods. So make sure you do go and do them and you'll be sure to get a shout out in an upcoming video. But anyway, let's jump straight into this and show you guys what exactly is going on with the storyline and where can we start with it. Just a quick mention so you guys know where we're going at with this. Well, if you don't know already, there's actually a bunker inside of one of the icebergs south of Polar Peak, and you can actually visit that if you go in the creative mode and delete the iceberg, and that's where we're going to be going at for the start of this video. So recently a lot of people have been messaging me this picture on screen right now. Now as you can see, this was actually found on Reddit and several people have sent me this in the last few days. It's an interesting concept, and basically from what I know and what I can tell it looks like the iceberg on the island, which has the snow bunker underneath it, which is south of Polar Peak, could actually be cracking and revealing the bunker. Now, as you can see on screen right now in this footage, I've popped into the game and unfortunately it just doesn't look like this iceberg has any cracks on it at all, which is interesting because I kind of checked this out a few times and I can't seem to get the cracks to render. So I don't think this is photoshopped in or anything, because you can see kind of like the numbers in front of it and it's kind of behind it, so it just doesn't look like it's been photoshopped in. It looks like it's been too much effort to Photoshop. So generally it's probably going to be something pretty major regarding the storyline that's been leaked pretty early, so hopefully we can get something related to this which could do something in the future of Fortnite Battle Royale. Now, the concept I used for the thumbnail was obviously with the cube inside of the bunker. We don't know what's actually going to come out of this bunker. Obviously, the render of the bunker, which you'll see towards the end of the video on the inside, is a little bit basic, so anything could be inside of here, and it could be referencing Kevin or the cube coming back, as you guys saw with the disco ball that you can see on screen right now. Yes, the disco ball kind of did hint towards Kevin. A few people tweeted me this. I wasn't 100% sure if I could see the symbols in it, but a lot of people said they could. Personally, I can't see the symbols in this, but with the purple cube, people did say it hinted to the cube, so obviously that sort of element with them sort of signs is still part of the storyline. We saw it with the blockbuster and the rocket and stuff, so obviously we're going to get something similar, so that's why I put that in the thumbnail. So this is interesting. A lot of people have been talking about this. So many people have been sending me this as well. This is something I really want to talk about. It's the dragon eggs. I know a lot of people are already interested in this. I know a lot of people have been sending me it. So here we are. It just renders in nicely. Unfortunately, I don't know why it doesn't render in like that easy in the replay mode. You can see here I'm inside of it now. It's just crazy to see my character kind of just glitch through it all, and then suddenly we end up inside. So here we are, we're inside the final room on screen right now, which we are going to get relating to the dragon eggs. Now currently the dragon eggs are in this place here. We have a total of 5 eggs and they are apparently making heartbeat sounds. I've also found that in a previous video, but I'm not going to put that sound on screen right now. You guys can check that out for yourselves. I'll leave something up for you guys. I don't want you guys just roaming around doing nothing. Go and check these eggs out for yourself, land there, and you'll hear the heartbeat. But yeah, this is the room which eventually will be fully unlocked during season 7, and you'll be able to access this room, and it'll probably be something to do with the storyline. It looks like it's got a snow base to it. We can probably expect more of a different theme on the floor. I've glitched inside of here. I don't know how it's happened, but it has. It's something to do with like a render issue. Sometimes it renders you in, sometimes it doesn't. Obviously the ceiling will be fully revealed. Everything inside of here will be fully revealed, and this is where people will be coming in from this direction. You've obviously got that door there where my character is and everything, so you can see there's a few render things going on here which I just didn't expect. But yeah, this is what is going to be happening relating to the storyline. So how does this relate to the Snowfall skin, and how does it relate to the season 7 storyline or even the season 8 storyline? Well, the eggs are a good or key part in the storyline. A lot of people have been asking me, Pat, what are these eggs going to play? What are they going to do in the storyline, or what could even happen from these eggs? Now, loads of people have come up with different theories relating to these eggs. If you look inside the eggs, to me it just doesn't look like a dragon. It looks like the sort of thing that maybe will swim in the sea or go underground like in sand or something like that. And by the looks of it, they're going to be exiting through here. This section is going to be open when it's complete, and this is probably where these beasts or whatever they are going to exit once they've hatched through this kind of tunnel area. So where does that lead to? Well, it leads to Greasy Grove down below. Now, if they're not going to be able to fly, they're obviously going to need to swim, which means Greasy Grove is probably going to have to be fully melted for these creatures to actually work, or for them to even have a chance. So it's interesting to see that, and interesting to even talk about that, how these creatures are going to require at least Greasy Grove to melt for these to have a chance at all of even working. So interesting to see that. Let's go down here anyway and check it out. You can see when I go out here, now I can't go back in. Interesting that, and you can see the renders as well from underneath. You can see the eggs leaking through. So when the creatures jump down, they're going to be jumping down from this angle here. Again, they could easily reach into Greasy Grove, which potentially will melt in the future and will be a water area, which hints towards Season 7 being maybe a water theme in the future. I keep checking this every single week or every time there's an update. Recently, there hasn't been an update. As we know, Epic have been out of the office. They're back now, hopefully working on a new update coming soon. I can't wait for some map changes. It really has been getting a bit stale. They've only been doing real-time map changes, no new locations or anything. But yeah, in here, we have kind of a section which I always check on to see if stuff is moving, just because it's key to note that Greasy is probably going to play a big part in the storyline to come. We can definitely expect something like that. So if something was to happen for Season 8, how would the Snowfall skin be related to this? Well, I feel like the Snowfall skin is going to be the end of the snow. The idea of the Snowfall skin is going to link into maybe someone that lands in here and maybe rescues or releases the beasts or hatches the eggs, and the idea of the Snowfall will be gone. I feel like that's what's going to happen. I feel like it's called the Snowfall skin. That's the code name for it, and obviously when the skin gets announced, it'll be a new name. A bit like we had the Blockbuster, and then it ended up being the Visitor. It was a skin that visited and launched the rocket. Obviously, we know about that in the storyline and stuff. And we had other ones like the Road Trip, which ended up being the Enforcer. I think it was the Road Trip, and then we had the Hunting Party as well, which was an awesome skin. So we had all these different skins getting released, which was AIM with a code name. So Snowfall is a code name for, in my opinion, the end of the snow, which hints a water-themed Season 8, which would be perfect. The water mechanics would work amazingly in Fortnite Battle Royale. I've already talked about how an aqua theme can be added into the game and can be linked into Fortnite Battle Royale with all the things in the item, not in the item shop, in the battle pass, even in the item shop as well. We had a few fish skins as well, and we'll probably continue to get that towards Season 8, and that's why I kind of hinted towards a water theme for Season 8. I'm not 100% calling it, but I got like a 75% feeling that we're either going to get it in Season 8 or Season 9. Again, Fortnite could leave this half of the map like this for the entire Season 8, do something else somewhere else on the map, and then come back to this for Season 9. We don't know if it's going to continue the snowy area for Season 8. Is it going to kind of continue on with the storyline in this section of the map, or are they going to take, say, maybe the that side of the map over there, the west side? It's not exactly the west, but you know, the northwest side of the map up at Junction. Are they going to do something up there for Season 8 maybe? Are they going to do something cool there and then come back to this for Season 9? I feel like that would probably be a better option, just because this area over here is more of a area which has recently been added in. A lot of people would like to try out the area. Maybe if you're only joining late Season 7, you won't have long really to do stuff over here if they get rid of it straight away. So it'd make more sense to add maybe a water theme, maybe Season 9 or Season 10 is probably a bit too late, but Season 9 would just be hitting summertime, which means in the UK and the US. So obviously we'd be getting the sun melting stuff if it's based on UK or US time, should I say, because obviously in Australia, the winter is just not there. It's nice and warm for you guys. You're in the summer right now. So it's weird to think that, but that's the way it is, unfortunately. So I guess over there with junk and stuff, we could definitely see something happening for Season 8, or maybe even a different section. It could even be Paradise Palms, maybe around retail area. They might do something else around that side of the map, because, you know, around Pleasant, Haunted, Junk, Motel, nothing's happened there since, apart from that one building that popped up with the quad crashes. There's been no storyline or anything in that area. So that's what we can probably expect for the next few seasons of Fortnite, or next season. That's what I'm hoping anyway. And then this sector here could be something to do with maybe Season 9. I'm hoping for it to melt, and them creatures could get born then. You know, the dragons don't have to be born until Season 9. Like, these things do not have to be born yet. They can come in at any time they want. They don't have to come in. So they could keep them there for a while, and then during Season 8, around midway through, we could start to see this area begin to melt. We could start to see the water slowly form, and I feel like that would be a lot better than Fortnite just suddenly going, oh, you know what, next season, boom, we've got a water theme, which still would be good. But I feel like introducing it for Season 9 spaces out a little bit. Usually every season we get like a new mechanic. We usually had we've had all sorts of stuff. We had hot rocks, shadow stones, planes, all sorts of stuff going on. Season 6, I think it was the shadow rocks. Season 5, we had the rifts. We had a lot of stuff actually being added in that you can control and stuff. So the Season 8 with not much, well, obviously they'll add something at this side of the map, but nothing too major will give us time ready for it, because a water theme, because they definitely need to do something with Loot Lake. I feel like this still needs something doing to it eventually. And then obviously we have the Dusty Divot, which a water theme would work great for. Like this being completely flooded would be great. Just generally they would flood this and it could be like a water battle area, which would work perfect. And obviously the zip lines would need to go and stuff. I don't know how long the zip lines will be in the game for. I don't know if they'll be taken out during Season 8 or not. We can assume that AIM, which is from this banner, set these up. So yeah, that's all that I've got for you guys relating to that. I want to talk a little bit about the bunker now towards the end of the video, because it was kind of my main idea for the video, but I wanted to talk about the future and stuff and how the Snowfall skin is going to impact it. Relating to the bunker and stuff, the Snowfall skin is probably going to have some sort of impact. If that crack is real and the Snowfall skin is definitely coming into the game, you can see here the crack just doesn't render in at all. But yeah, the crack here, it's weird. Like, it's just not there. Like, you can't see the cracks. You can look closely and see a few things, maybe where the cracks are going to form. But obviously, on that picture that we saw on Reddit, we linked down below to the source, it definitely looks like it has more cracks than this. So maybe they did a glitch or something, or it glitched out and rendered into the future. If I wind this on for you guys, I'm sure this will be completely removed, this iceberg. Give it a second to load. But obviously, there we have it. Whoa. We are officially underneath of... I don't even know what's happened there. We're underneath Happy Hamlet. Maybe we're inside the bunker. I have no idea what's happened right there, guys. We've completely glitched out in the spawn island by the looks of it. Let's go back onto the actual world. What on earth has just happened to me? What is this, guys? I have never seen this before. Oh, wow. What has just happened to me? Okay guys, so that was extremely weird. I have no idea what just happened. We basically saw this section of the map completely melted. Is that going to hint something? I don't know exactly. I don't know if that was just a render glitch or is it going to hint a melt, because it kind of looked the same structure. But yeah, interesting what just happened there. A complete random glitch that I don't even know what happened. We just completely got stuck inside the spawn island. But where I was trying to get with my topic on the little kind of bunker type thing located in the snow biome is this here. So is this going to play something in the storyline? Well, I've actually been inside this bunker using my plane, which I'll show you guys right now on screen. And as you can see, inside the bunker, we do have a kind of muddy green well, a little bit like a greeny biome, a little bit like inside the Wailing Woods bunker. As you guys know, it's the same sort of thing inside. Nothing too major, just a little bit of grass and stuff, nice little open room. But yeah, that's what's inside of there. So on top of it, where I am right now, maybe this is going to play something in the storyline. Now, I've talked about in past videos how this could teleport you to a different portal on the map. They could link you to the Wailing Woods bunker, or even link you to another bunker, which could end up being added in Season 8 around Junk Junction, like I was mentioning at the start of the video. If they start messing around up there for Season 8, could work out. You have like a triangle type thing, teleports you around each bunker. Interesting. You could even have something related to Loot Lake there that allows you to kind of, with the Kevin type stuff and the cube, maybe some sort of like shadow stone or some sort of portal forms where you can teleport to each bunker. Obviously, it requires a lot more power in game to get people to render that sort of stuff in, but it would be possible. Maybe you go in there, say you go through the portal, it takes you to another room slash thing where it does also have a storm closing in, and like say halfway through the game, it just gets closed off because they don't want people using it when the storm's coming in, or you could hide in there. But yeah, like a nether portal type thing, it takes you to another world quickly, loads you in, say a 5-second loading time or something. You're in, you run through it, and you run, and while you're running, it's obviously rendering in your next location or either of the locations, and then it teleports you to it. They did it with the live event, they could do it with this. Seems a crazy possibility, guys, and this video has been insane. Like, I did not expect all these renders to happen, all these weird things to happen in replay mode, but it did. And I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. It's been an interesting one. It's definitely interesting to see this bunker playing a part in the Fortnite storyline. I can't wait to see how the Snowfall skin is going to be related to either this bunker or something to do with Polar Pete. Let me know down in the comment section below what you think. If you'd like to keep up to date with the latest storyline content and Fortnite map changes and anything else Fortnite related, even difficult challenges, you can expect all that sort of content on my channel. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, go and support me as a creator as well, and tweet me at postboxpat for a shout out. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and once again, this is postboxpat signing out.